So let's go over what Lion Electric, STEM Inc., and Rocket Lab has been up to. Today we're going to start with Lion Electric. They just received some coverage yesterday. This is CIBC, Kevin Ching, who is currently Director for Institutional Equity Research for CIBC World Markets and has been so for the last 15 years. Kevin initiated coverage on Lion Electric with an outperform rating and a $20 price target. Rocket Lab received its first analyst coverage from Canaccord Genuity analyst Austin Mueller. Austin gives a buy rating and a $30 price target. Mueller tells investors, quote, "The company's Electron rocket is currently aimed toward serving the small satellite launch market, and its core markets of commercial launch and small satellite manufacturing have an extremely favorable growth outlook over the next decade and beyond." Cowen and Company also gave coverage for Rocket Lab. They provided an $18 price target and a market perform rating. According to Street Insider, Rocket Lab is, quote, "the leading small satellite launch provider and consolidator of satellite components / services," end quote, and has, quote, "competitive advantages, attractive launcher expansion path, and end-to-end market strategy promising robust, extended growth," end quote. Cowen was simply conservative with the price target until they can get a better idea of how long it will take Rocket Lab to turn its soaring revenue into profits. CIBC has also announced changes to the CIBC Atlas Clean Energy Index with the additions of STEM Inc. and Lion Electric to the index following close of business on September 17th, 2021. Governor J.B. Pritzker of Illinois is set to sign this historic clean energy bill today that will shut down all of the state's fossil fuel plants by 2045. Some highlights in this bill include a yearly $580 million investment to increase Illinois' clean energy from 9% to 50% by 2040 and creates thousands of new jobs. Community solar programs increase from $10 million a year to $50 million a year. This bill also saves domestic solar industry that was booming before the economic downturn caused by the pandemic. On the transportation aspect, $78 million a year will be devoted over the next decade to electric transportation. This bill is a major catalyst for Lion Electric, who has been running thus far this week. Rocket Lab and STEM Inc. has been down, but my conviction is stronger than ever for these two companies. As an investor and not a trader, I would rather have my long-term investments stay down so I can accumulate and increase my holdings. You don't want to just see the stock just jump up and stay up there if you didn't, buy into it as much as you would have liked to. Keep it down. Buy when no one else is talking about it, okay? You wonder why stocks don't move. That's a good thing. Keep it there. Accumulate your holdings. And then when it does jump, you'll be happy with your returns. It's a little backwards thinking, but it's the market gives you that opportunity to really, the winners have that ability to do backwards thinking. They don't just think like everybody else. They don't think, well, I want 100% gains in a day. If you want to day trade, there's lots of stocks you can day trade. These stocks are not day trading opportunities. They are perfect buy and hold, and if they ever go down to near your position, you buy more. You keep buying more and more and more and more, and then when you're up 10x, you'll be happy. So no matter how long that takes. So for that, I think we'll end it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up for Meet Jeremy. I've been on a few days, but we kind of letting some news marinate before I'm just bringing on more news. There's a really big shout out to Rocket Lab, who everyone's upset because they've been down, but it's like, well, go look at the news. Go look at what they have planned for the rest of the year. Go look at what they have planned for 2022 and what they have planned for 2023. That same thing applies for Lion Electric. That same thing applies for STEM Inc. So, just on days like today, well, Lion Electric's up, but on down days, you should really spend a lot of time researching into your companies. That's why Meet Jeremy's not here to just opinionate and speculate and do all that. I know a person's time is the most valuable asset. Go out there, spend your time researching these companies, okay? I bring the news, but there's way more news always on these companies. Go out there and find it. If you're a true investor and a true believer in the company, you should constantly want to find news on the company to increase your conviction. But for that, I think we'll end it. Extremely blessed for a beautiful day today, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.